Congratulations! You now have the listing agreement in your inbox, but I just wanted to go over a few important items that we get commonly asked questions on for the listing agreement. Of course, it is promulgated, so we just fill in the blank, but sometimes things can seem a little confusing. So I want to highlight a few items on the contract. First and foremost, just make sure that the seller parties are correct and that everybody that has the ability to convey the property is listed on there. Make sure you review those improvements and accessories. Those will give you a good indication of any items that you are going to stay with the property in terms of questions that you might have from there. If there's anything specifically attached that you'd like to exclude, make sure that those are denoted in paragraph 2D. So one of the biggest questions we get is in paragraph 5 with the broker compensation. Now there's two spots in the contract, paragraph 5 and paragraph 8, that notate buyer compensation, and sometimes it seems confusing. The first one in paragraph 5 is the total compensation and commission that you're paying. Paragraph 8 will then reflect what we are co-opting out, what are we offering for the buyer's agent. This is not an addition to, this is paragraph 5 is the total, and then it's separating out that division in paragraph 8. So make sure you take a peek at that. Another one that we see in paragraph 5, D3, is those other fees and reimbursables. We do charge a compliance fee, so you'll see that, but if something should happen where we need to split ways, we of course don't want to hold our clients hostage. We do want to be made whole in terms of the reimbursement for the photos or the staging and the consultation that we have had. We don't have that very often, so hopefully we don't have to have that, but just so that you can notate that. The next one is in paragraph 6 for listing services. Of course, we are part of a multiple listing service, and there are rules and regulations around that, especially with NAR, the National Association of Realtors. So almost always we are picking that we are going to file it on the MLS. Of course, that's our resource and proprietary information to share it with other agents as well as buyers. But on paragraph 6A-B, you'll see typically noted in there 30 days. Now, what that is just saying is that you are allowing us up to 30 days to stay in that coming soon status before we actually go effectively active. Now, this doesn't mean that once we're ready with your staging and photos, we will absolutely go live according to the timeline that we have discussed, but this just keeps us in compliance with our MLS and allows us up to those 30 days to make the property live. Some other things that you want to notate is just the access of the property. We will put a lockbox on the property so that people can access it, and then utilize a third-party showing system with Showing Time and Broker Bay, who will connect with you directly based on what we've talked about, instructing us how we can show the property. So that's pretty much the basis of the frequently asked questions. Make sure you pay special attention to paragraph 15 if there's any special provisions, as well as any extra amendments that we have in the property. So of course, as always, this video does not constitute a replacement for us. Feel free to give us an email, call, and we're happy to go over the contract in depth with you. But hopefully that answers any of your most frequently asked questions, and we're super excited. Next up will be staging photos and of course going live.